Shallow water blackout.
Yeah, so I've went out this one day and we've went off the beach and I've went down probably about 10 metres and I'm looking for the scallops and I hadn't found any and I was probably like seconds off coming up and all of a sudden I've hit a bed, and when you hit a bed it's sometimes hard to find it again, so I'm like this, so I've got me net and I'm just hoying these scallops in there, and you know that feeling where you go, I started getting that, and I just kept going and kept going. I was thinking it's not even that far up, I'll just kick hard, and so I've filled as many as I could until I couldn't say any more, and I'm like reaching, and I've started kicking up, and I'm kicking up, and I'm kicking up, and I'm looking up, and the surface just isn't coming, and I've literally blacked out as I've hit the surface, and luckily Sebastian was there, and he's grabbed us, and he's like, "Are you all right?" And I'd come straight out of it, because you know I've been super fortunate. If I had been a metre or two down, maybe I'd have been a goner, right? And he's got a hold of us. He's got us like this, and then like I've come to, and I'm like, "Mate, check me bag." He's like, "Are you for real, mate?" I'm like, "Mate, I had a massive bed there, blah blah blah." He's like, "Look, have some time out, you know." But
that's scary.
It's crackers, man. It's stupid, really, innit?
Well, you know,
but I was living for it at the time, like, you know. What's better than that? Hitting a scallop bed. I had about 20 odd in there.
No, I you know, again, just snorkeling the other day with the kids. It's been a long time, you know. I spent a lot of time, you know, out in the sea in Thailand over the years, but it's been a while. And being in there with the kids and just popping your head up and hearing the chatter from the beach and all
and
of
going down.
And then boom.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's
another world, man.
It's another world. It is another world. And
it is.
Seeing my little boys with their little masks on, and we sort of worked out the thumbs up and like pointing at stuff and seeing them going into like a big school
and their
of
eyes
fishes.
are like this.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're like, Daddy, you know, pointing and like...
It's pure wilderness though, isn't it? It's untouched
so connected
wilderness,
and beautiful, and there's a calm in... Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Because I hear people in the say, "I'm scared of the ocean, I don't know what's in there," and I'm like, yeah, you don't know what's in the world either.
No,
you know,
no,
like
no.
You really don't, eh? But you know, I do get that. But
I do think,
but the sense of wonder for me overcomes that. That's the thing.
That I am a bit of a pansy thinking about, and I know if you weigh it up, it's the equivalent to getting on a plane and the plane's going to crash, or having a car crash. Like you think about, as I said to you, getting in the water in New Zealand
destination
and thinking, "Fuck me, there's orcas in here, there's great whites, there's tiger sharks," and I'm thinking, "Fuck me." And as I sit here now, my default setting is like, "Whoa," but it isn't. The rationale is no different to getting on an aeroplane or getting in a motor car
across the road.
Essentially, is it? Yeah,
it's the same, mate.
But the idea of just fucking being eaten under the water.
I know, it's horrific. Jaws has got a lot to do with it, you know.
Oh God,
mate.
Yeah. The impact
and I say a lot to do with
unreal.
it. Probably 90% of people who are scared of the ocean is that movie. And you know, we've got there's so many activists out there trying to like flip that narrative. And you look at sharks, man. God, I've actually been so lucky to dive with sharks in the Great Barrier Reef.
Wow.
And there weren't like any. There was a white tip. And I'll never forget, I was out with this American guy, and he's done this to us. So, like, that means...
Shark.
Yeah, and everyone knows what it means. So I'm like this, and he's gone, shark, and I've just went...
And is there a protocol? Does anyone give you a protocol for that?
No, but he's, like, laughing at us as well. So I'm turning around. I don't know if I'm going to see a 20-foot great white or whatever. But anyway, I've seen this... What would it have been, like, I don't know. Maybe it's about 6 foot long. And but mate, so graceful, man. Just the way it wasn't even asked about me, couldn't give a shite. But it just the way it moved, and then it's turn of speed, boom. And I just thought, wow, what an apex. What an apex predator.